thermostat sleeve.
G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. We're just headed out to Howes Valley, out to TJ's 4-wheel drive park. Spoken about some of the forums, people want to see some reviews on some 4-wheel drive parks, so that's what we're doing. We'll head out there for over the weekend, for 3 or 4 days out there. Check it out. I've heard pretty good stories, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. TJ's 4-wheel drive park is located about 2 hours north of Sydney, just off the Putty Road. It's fenced off private property, with tracks to suit any kind of 4-wheel drive at any skill level. Hey guys, so we've made it to the main entrance here at Commission Road for TJ's 4-wheel drive park. Just waiting for the other half of our contingent for this little trip. Got 3 other cars coming with us. So the boys will probably be about maybe half an hour, 20 minutes away. If you need to, it's probably an easy one to miss, so I'll show you the main entrance. Okay, so just had a bit of a look on the Garmin maps, and just noticed that there's actually 2 ways in. So if you come in either direction, it's best off you just look for this big clearing here, this sort of car park, sort of meeting area, and you'll see the TJ sign just there. You're required to pre-book. I'll leave a link for the website in the description below. It has all the details you require. There's about 10 kilometres of dirt roads from Putty Road to the main gate. We arrived at the main office to check in, pay our fees, and get a quick rundown from Tanya at the head office. So we just stopped into the office and we paid our fees for the weekend. So for one adult, it was $20 per night, and then $5 for the 4-wheel drive permit for the 4-wheel drive permit for the weekend. So yeah, so $45 for 2 nights it cost us. The rating in's not too bad. I think it's a bit eroded just because of the recent rains we've had, because we've had a lot of rain recently, and it was a little bit rough on the way in, but obviously no drums for 4-wheel drive. But if you've got a 2-wheel drive car, it's still doable. And yeah, staff very friendly on the way in. A few stops said hello on the way through, and it looks like we might be the first ones in for the weekend, maybe. Right, so we just moved, just checking a few campsites. We just need somewhere we can get the IAs in. Yeah, there was a bit of cow crap laying around at the first one we went to, so one of the guys got a bit butthurt about the smell.
If we knock that little tree off there, it'll actually be really open for everyone.
There's a number of campsites littered throughout the park, and it's just a matter of letting Tanya or Jamie know where you're staying. Campsites are basic, with only basic amenities. The McDonald River does run up the guts of the park, but on this occasion the water was only ankle deep and there was only limited opportunity for a swim. We set up a bit of a home base with our swags and used our campsite as a bit of a jumping off point to explore the park. With me on this trip was Hilto with his N80 Hilux, and Rads with his Mitsubishi Triton. And riding shotgun with us was Chucky in the highs. We had a quick feed before airing down and getting ready to explore some of the tracks. I'm currently running the KM3 BFG Goodrich. They're a 285 70 17. Okay, so here's a map of the TJs. We're going to start with this track, which is it's called Forest Loop, I'm pretty sure. So that just runs in, and I'm going to think it's a green level track. It's not actually labelled on the map, but I'm thinking it's green because it's so long. So I'm thinking, my theory is the shorter one's going to be the harder tracks. Now, we only had a quick look at the map, and we actually made a wrong turn initially and headed down into this creek bed where things didn't exactly go to plan. I think I put a press record.
Oh, really? Sense because we don't actually cross the river, and we should have, before we crossed it, we should have gone past these. Yeah, I reckon we just leave here.
One way.
Okay, so I made a wrong turn there. That resulted in Rads going in. So I went up and then realised I was going in, but I did get bogged, but nearly went in. My tyres were at 15. I only just managed to turn around and come back. Rads was at 20 psi and just sunk straight in. So we're going to go back the way we came, and then that should be, yeah, take the actual correct route this way, this time. So we made it back out of that gully. Now the boys just can't now. Here they come.
Now the map was a little bit hard to read, and we're pretty sure this was Forest Loop. However, we're pretty sure the actual main entrance to it was closed, and we mistakenly came across or drove through a bypass that maybe we shouldn't have. Now later on we found out why that road was roped off. And needless to say, it caused us a few dramas. As we worked our way up Forest Loop, things started to get more and more interesting. Now, as usual, the camera doesn't do things justice and things are starting to get steep. And it quickly became apparent the Triton was going to have to work for it.
that one there, and it'll probably be his front left wheel that lifts. actually out of there. It's actually out of that hill there. And it's a bit more momentum. Okay, so update, we were, looked like we're pretty much home and hosed, and then we were following the trail, and then it's just come into this. And then we could have gotten through there, but then we've got over here is just a basically a massive landslide, trees down everywhere, and definitely can't go that way. Maybe if we had 50-inch tyres and an enormous chainsaw or something, but I think Hilto's little Nikita ain't going to get to that, or Ryobi, whatever it is. Get the cars turned around and then find a way back, find another way back. Well, actually not far from the campsite really, but just getting there is a problem. Okay, so we've made a decision. We're just going to have to chuck a U-turn, but we're nowhere near where we thought this road was taking us. So yeah, the adventure continues, and it's probably going to turn into a night drive. Big U-turns. Yeah, it should be sweet for me. You just got that. Alright, we'll get the Jeep turned around too. Okay, so we got back to camp, camping in the dark. It wasn't actually too bad on the way back. It was just a couple of hours getting back. So yeah, I'm just going to set up camp, have a drink, get the fire going, and have some dinner. Yeah.
Like when you get more shit, it just becomes a bit easier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now we use these orange lights to keep the mozzies away, and we've actually started developing these new candles with Melton Moments to help keep the mozzies away. Now they're not for sale yet because we've still got some work to do on them, but I'll leave a link to the website down in the description below.
Yeah. In the day, so the sunny's on. That was a good one.
Oh, mate, that was on film too.
Pretty good. Getting a workout as well.
I want to show everyone the rear diff lockers you guys have.
Oh, and the front lockers.
Exactly.
Nico's a maggot.
That's just going on the video.